Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I hope you're doing well and great. Thank you for joining me in today's video. I really appreciate your support so much, and if you're new, welcome. This is Moon. I'm a perfume lover and reviewer, and here on my channel I talk about perfumes and beautiful scents. So if you're interested in my content, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe, as it really helps support my channel. And then without further ado, let's jump into today's video. So today's video is another requested one. It's about my sweetest and top sweetest perfumes from my perfume collection. So as we all know, we love to wear those delicious, warm, sweet and mouth-watering fragrances during this time of the year. Personally, I love to wear those very sweet fragrances in winter time. In warm weather, I can't wear them at all, so that's why I love to wear them, especially when the weather starts to get very cold. I find myself really craving those very sweet fragrances, and today's video I've picked you my top 10 sweet perfumes from my perfume collection, so I really hope that you're gonna enjoy it. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is a perfume from Mancera house, and actually this is the first Mancera, or the only Mancera fragrance that I have in my collection. I need to discover more actually, but and I only have a travel size of it, and this is Roses Vanille. I decided to get only a travel size because I've heard it's very similar to Intense Cafe and those type of perfumes, and it really is, and that's why it's in my number 10 spot, because I'm gonna rank them from counting down from 10 to 1. I would say from least favorite to top favorite, but even though this is my top 10 anyways, so I love them so much, but I decided to rank them in this countdown. I think it's more fun and more interesting, you know. So yes, this is in number 10 spot because it really smells like Intense Cafe, and I already have it, so I don't find this fragrance really original, you know what I mean, because it didn't wow me that much because it doesn't smell original. It's exactly Intense Cafe minus the coffee, and then add a heavy dose of vanilla and sugar. This is Mancera Roses Vanille. But I have to tell you that the performance is even much stronger than Intense Cafe. Can you believe that? This is a beast mode fragrance for sure. Performance is spectacular when it comes to this perfume. This lasts on my skin at least 24 hours, I'm not even kidding, and is strong the whole 24 hours. Smells strong, and then after this it starts to fade away slowly. So amazing performance, amazing projection, only for very cold weather, or at least for me, because it's really that strong. But it's an amazing fragrance for sure if you're looking for a very sweet rosy fragrance, but in an oriental style, because it really smells so oriental. So in number 9 spot, I have a fragrance from Jean-Paul Gaultier house, and this is of course none other than La Belle. We all know how La Belle smells like. It's a very famous, very hyped up fragrance. I think all the hype, it worth all the hype, yes, but why it's in number 9 spot for me? Because first of all, it's very sweet for my liking. Like, I have to be in the right mood for it. I can't wear it every day because it's really very sweet. And also the vetiver in here, it turns a little bit sour on my skin, and I don't know why. Usually vetiver note doesn't turn sour on me, and I love this note in fragrances so much. I really enjoy it. But for some strange reason, the vetiver in here turns a little bit sour. So that's the only reason why this is in number 9 spot on my list. But I believe it's a unique scent, I would say. I haven't smelled something similar to it. Let me spray it with you. Yeah, I believe it's a unique scent. It's a very unique one, and even though it has only 3 notes pear, vetiver, and vanilla, but I find it more complex than this, and it's just amazing. It has a good longevity on my skin also. It has a strong projection also, so it's a really nice scent. Now I'm starting, you know what, because it turns sour my skin, I like to spray more on my clothing, and when I do that I really love it much more. And now in the air it just smells amazing, and it doesn't smell sour. Yes, you know? It's a very beautiful, sweet, delicious, a little bit mature, and yes, it's very famous for a reason actually. So now number 7 spot, I have a fragrance so loved here in the fragrance community, and I love it also so much, and this is Fiori by Giorgio Armani. So you guys, this fragrance is a very easy to wear sweet scent. So even if you don't like very sweet fragrances that much, I think you can give this a chance, because something in here smells very smooth and very, not very powdery, it's a little powdery, but it really has that smoothness. It's very well blended fragrance, I have to say. That's why, even though if you don't like sweet fragrances that much, I think you would love it also. For me, this smells like pink flowers, smells like pink cotton candy. It smells pinky for sure, but it's very, very beautiful. It's just delicious. It's cozy. It has some uniqueness to it also, and I could imagine any age could wear this one and enjoy. Yes, it's very versatile scent also. You can wear it daytime, nighttime, anywhere. It's really a very versatile scent, and I haven't seen anyone dislike this fragrance till now. It really seems like everyone loves this fragrance for some reason. Give it a chance, especially if you don't like the original C, because it smells something very, very different than the original C. Yes, it's much easier to wear than the original, and it's just fantastic, sweet, cozy, a little bit flirty and girly, but it's very unique at the same time. So this was the Fiori by Giorgio Armani. So next up, in number 7 spot, I have also a very hyped up fragrance, a very well known and well loved fragrance from Lancome house, and this is Lancome Oud Bouquet. Just a stunner oud fragrance, very sweet, but for me it's not sickening sweet or anything. It's just very dense, very rich, very lavish. The roses in here smells, oh my god, smells so fantastic, with some spiciness from the saffron and some vanilla also. I just love this fragrance so much, you guys. And if I'm talking about my best, sweetest fragrances from my collection, Oud Bouquet should be in this list. So I also think, even if you don't like oud fragrances, or if you have tried oud fragrances before and you didn't love them that much, give this a try, because the oud in here, it doesn't smell very strong, it doesn't smell animalic or anything. It smells very wearable and smells very likable, if you know what I mean. Yes, very pleasant oud scent, easy to wear in my opinion, and it's just so delicious and sweet, and this is so addicting. Yes, I have to admit, this is so addicting. Just give it a chance. Either you like oud or you don't like oud. It really worth a chance or a try. Next up, in number 6 spot, I have a fragrance. Actually, it's an affordable one, and I just adore it so much, you guys. In a Ricci house, and this is Rose Lextaste Absolue by Ricci. The black one. Now everybody is saying this is a dupe for Oud Satin Mood. I don't agree with that. It's not a real dupe, but definitely has some similarities, I would say. So Oud Satin Mood is a prominent oud scent, and this doesn't have any oud. So yeah, that's why it's not a real dupe. But definitely, yes, a bit similar. It just has same dense and rich roses with some spices and a little bit powdery and very very sweet. Maybe that's why people comparing these two together, but you guys, if you can't afford outside mood and you love it, of course go for this one because it's gonna give you same vibe, of course. Stunner. This is very very beautiful, you guys, and very affordable too, and also the performance is so amazing. This is lasts on my skin for at least 12 hours. An amazing affordable option if you like those oriental dark roses, sweet, syrupy, benzoin, vanilla with some spices. Just an amazing one. Also, this fragrance, what makes it so unique, of course, it's made by the same perfumer, Maison Francisco Tijan, and he used a type of rose called Taif rose, and this Taif rose is an Oriental Arabian roses grow around the city of Taif in Saudi Arabia, so that's why this fragrance smells very very oriental, just like with Satin Mood, and it's just amazing. I adore it. And don't spray too much when you use this fragrance because it really that potent and strong, you know, so you don't need to spray too much. And now top 5, number 5 spot. I love these 5 fragrances so much. Personally, I find them the best, delicious, sweet, sultry, seductive fragrances. The number 5 in my list is a niche fragrance from the house of Oud, and this one called Almond Harmony. Guys, I don't know why this fragrance is so underrated in the fragrance community. I don't know why. I just adore the bottle. That's why I'm trying to show it off. But yeah, I feel like this fragrance is so underrated. No one talks about it, but it's really an amazing sweet almond scent. Oh my god, just smells very smooth, very creamy, a little bit powdery. Almond, the almond in here, it doesn't smell very nutty. It actually smells a little bit similar to the almond in Hypnotic Poison, which gives a little bit Play-Doh vibe to it. But I like this one much more than Hypnotic Poison, if you ask me, because the performance is just amazing. Absolutely stunning when it comes to, you know, projection and longevity. 100 times much better than the Hypnotic Poison. And also the powderness in here comes from some purple flowers, has iris heliotrope, and it also has some balsamic notes. It's very sweet, but when you first spray it, it's gonna smell a little bit spicy. It's gonna smell a little bit cinnamony. It doesn't have any cinnamon note, but really when you first spray it, I don't know why, it smells very cinnamon to my nose and smells so unique to me, and then settles down to a very smooth and creamy and a little bit powdery almond, and very sweet from all of those balsamic and vanilla notes. Just stunning, you guys. I highly recommend it if you want to stand out with your fragrance, if you want to make a statement. Of course, go for this one because it's really underrated. You're gonna smell different and special, of course, and you're gonna smell so delicious and unique. And now in number 4 spot, I have a fragrance from Kayali collection, and yes, this is Kayali Vanilla 28. So first of all, I didn't expect to like this fragrance that much. I really love it so much right now, but I didn't expect to love it that much, to be honest, because everyone kept saying this is very sweet vanilla, very sugary vanilla, so I wasn't sure. But you guys, when I've tried it first time, it really blew my mind away, because the sweetness in here is not, it doesn't give me a headache first of all, which is so good, because very sweet fragrances always gives me headache. So yes, it was perfect, didn't give me a headache, it wasn't second and sweet or anything. It was just very delicious. So this fragrance, you guys, have many sweet notes. Vanilla, of course. It has also tonka, it has some amber, and it also has a brown sugar note. And for me, this is what makes all the difference in this fragrance. That brown sugar note in here makes it very unique, and makes it also very different than any sweet vanilla fragrance that I have or I've tried. You guys, the brown sugar note in here smells divine, smells very unique, and it really smells mouth-watering. You're gonna find yourself really wanna drink what you're smelling on your skin, because it's really that delicious. Highly recommend it, of course. It has a long longevity on my skin. If you have some issue with the performance, number one, overspray it. Number two, you need to spray your clothing, not just on your skin. So highly recommend it. I just absolutely adore it. So this is Kayali Vanilla. So number 3 spot, I have an old one, oldie but really goodie. You guys, I believe old is gold. Really, this fragrance to me is like real gold, and I'm talking about the one by Dolce&Gabbana, and this is the Essence version. You know, has a black cap on it, and it says Essence here. And I also have the original, the one, I have it also, of course. But if you want to get it, get the Essence version, because it's a little bit stronger and it also lasts longer time than the original. You guys, I adore this fragrance. You have no idea how much I love it. It's so underrated also. Unfortunately, no one talks about it anymore. I have no idea why. But as you can see, it's in my top 3. You know, I absolutely adore it. This smells very unique scent to me. To me, this fragrance smells like a liquid gold. Really, if the liquid gold has a smell, it will be smell like the one by Dolce&Gabbana. It smells that luxurious, it smells that unique, and it's just fantastic. This is vanilla, this is amber, this is some vetiver also in the base, gives it all the uniqueness. The vetiver in here smells very smooth and very unique. It has also some fruity notes like peach, lychee, and some white florals, but what really makes it very captivating and addicting, at least to me, the amber, the mix between the amber, vanilla, and vetiver makes it very delicious. And I really feel very special when I wear this one, maybe also because no one wears it anymore. So that's why I feel so special when I wear it. It also smells very seductive and sultry. Also, it's an affordable scent. You can find this bottle on the discounters websites. It's a big one, as you can see, and you can find it around $40. So it's very affordable. It has a good longevity and good sillage. It doesn't have a huge sillage, to be honest with you. It's not gonna fill up the whole room or anything, but it's gonna create a decent you know, cloud around you. I just adore it, you guys. One of the best sweet fragrances I have ever tried in my life. So again, this is the one. And in number 2 spot, I have a fragrance from Tom Ford House, and it's also very hyped up. Everyone seems like loves it so much, and I absolutely adore it. And it's a Tom Ford Noir Perfume. I love this fragrance so much. Amazing sweet oriental scent. To me, this fragrance screams sensuality, screams elegance, sophistication, and femininity. It's just that amazing. It has a beautiful composition. It's such a beautiful blend of some spicy notes like ginger and mystic or mastic, because in Arabic we call it mystic or mystica. That mystic and that ginger and that coffee note that smells very gourmand and delicious. Smells actually like a nutty ice cream to my nose. and it also has some amber, some benzoin, some vanilla, and it smells that dark. It smells dark just like this bottle and this color. So yes, it smells dark, it smells very sensual. At the same time, it smells very smooth, very well-rounded scent, and very oriental. It has also a touch of you know, incense. I can smell some incense in it. It's just an amazing, easy to wear Tom Ford fragrance. For me, this is the most easier to wear Tom Ford fragrance, the most crowd pleasing scent from this amazing house. Highly recommended, of course. Yes, it's really worth all the hype on it. And now, you guys, number one spot, my favorite sweet fragrance ever in my perfume collection. And guess what? This is a new addition to my collection. I got it only maybe a month ago or so, and that quickly became number one sweet fragrance. And this fragrance is Burberry Her Intense version, and this is absolutely stunning gourmand sweet fragrance. Everything about this fragrance really blew my mind away. The scent itself smells very unique, even though it has only, I think it has only 3 notes. It's that simple. It has berries, benzoin, and I think it also has jasmine, but I don't get jasmine at all in this fragrance. All I get very delicious berries, you know, all kind of berries, blackberries, blueberries, and benzoin. Benzoin here smells very sweet, smells sweeter than vanilla. If we comparing vanilla and benzoin sweeter than vanilla. So that's why it's a very sweet scent, but it's a really unique one. It has also an oriental vibe to it. Yes, it's a sweet berry fragrance in an oriental base. And also in the very dry down, it really smells like Baccarat Rouge 540, I have to admit. But this is only in the very dry down. So when you first spray it, you're gonna get a blast of berries in your face. Very delicious, very sweet, very intoxicating, very addicting. For me, this scent, like you see me right now, I can't stop smelling it. It really smells very addicting. Then in the very dry down, I'm talking about after a few hours, because this is very long lasting, and this is also really develops in your skin, because what you get in the opening something, and what you get after 3 hours is really something different and something else. So around after 3-4 hours, now when you start to smell very similar to Baccarat Rouge 540, and even better, because this doesn't have that medicinal vibe like Baccarat Rouge. So this is even better for me than Baccarat Rouge. The performance is amazing, very long lasting, has a huge ciliage and projection also. So it's really worth it, you guys. Highly recommend it. And yes, this was the last one in today's list. I really hope that you have enjoyed today's picks. Let me know what's your favorite sweet fragrance in your collection, because I really need to try more before the winter ends, you know. So yes, I would love to hear your choices. And thank you so much, you guys, for watching. And please don't forget to like the video if you have liked it, and of course also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much again, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye.